everyone. I hope you're all doing good. I got some Christmas ambience today because I am again working on a Christmas gift for a relative. This one will be for my sister. I will be making these variations of a granny square, the daisy granny square. This is a fairly dark yarn. It's a dark blue, but it might appear black on the screen. But either way, you have a daisy in the middle and then just some granny square chunks and double crochets outside. And I will be lining them like this to make a bag eventually. That could be for grocery shopping or maybe for everyday purpose. I am yet to decide whether I will make lining for the bag or not. But first let me finish with the squares and then I can worry about that. Okay, so this is a same yarn, the same kind that I was using for my light blue squares, which I was making for the sweater. I'm almost done with that. And I'm using my 2.5mm crochet hook, one of my favorites. And also I have new nails. Oh no, wait, it has to be next to the microphone. Yeah. Okay, so let me get to it. This time I will start with a magic circle. And from there I will make the middle of the daisy. I want my daisy to have 12 petals, which means that I need to make 12 stitches. From here I'll be just making 12 double crochets in the circle. That's one. That's two. Well, I hope you can't hear it, but my fiance is eating dinner in the same room, so hopefully he won't disturb you. I'm wearing headphones with microphones, so this should be better. Okay. So when the yarn is that dark, it's sometimes hard to count, but so far we have 3, so still a lot to go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now I will count them again just to be sure, but first let me tighten this circle. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. So now I will put them together. Let me just grab the proper part. And that's it. Okay. And the perfect middle of the daisy. Now I'm gonna go 3 chains. 4 chains. And this is the first triple crochet in the flower petal. Forgive me, I have a bit of a sore throat, so I'll be drinking some tea during this video. I hope that's okay. Little tea with lemon. Delicious. Okay, moving on. Now I'll be making 2 more triple crochet in the same spot in between the double crochets. On the video it might be especially hard to see where the middle is, but it's actually not that hard because this is not a very fluffy yarn. And it's dark blue, not black. Black would be much worse. I saw somewhere that if you make something out of yarn for somebody, that means you like them. But if you make something for somebody with black yarn, that means you love them. And that is very true. I made the headband, the fluffy headband for my best friend, and you saw how hard it was to find the stitches. So I hope she'll appreciate that. Still have a lot more gifts to go, actually. Okay, so this is now I have 3 triple crochets, so I will just pull the yarn through all of them and then do 1 chain to connect this, and then 1 more chain so that I have this nice space in between here. And again, the same thing I'm gonna repeat for all of the flower petals. Nope. Yes, this last one has to stay here for now. So triple crochet is basically the same as double crochet, except you pull 2 loops on your hook instead of 1. And then you always pull through 2 and through 2 of them until you have 4, and then you just pull your yarn through all of them, and then chain, chain. I wanted these squares to be quite big because I want the bag to be able to fit some groceries without any issues. I want it to be a functional gift. So at the end of the video I can show you what Christmas gifts I managed to make already. So I have a few headbands, I have a scarf for my niece that is very pink because she's in the age where she just loves anything pink. Okay, so now I have 4 petals already. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next. setting up this space today, I had to shoo my cats away all the time because they saw a blanket, a soft blanket, right next to the radiator, so they thought, okay, jackpot. But not today, kitties. I mean, I guess I could let them sit here and crochet on top of their heads, but I bet they would get frustrated. And 3. Chain, chain. Looking good. Okay, next one. 2. Oops. Oh, that just happens sometimes. Happy little accidents. Okay. That's okay. Happens. We move on. I was trying to do this actually with a 3mm hook before, but I think it's not as good quality as this one because it kept splitting my yarn. So I just came back to this. Okay, halfway. A few more. I very much hope that I'll have enough yarn for this whole bag, because this is actually I have just one of this yarn. I was supposed to mix it with other colors for a blanket, but then that never happened, so I decided to use it for this bag. And my sister doesn't really love colorful things. She likes black and white, so I'm already risking it with dark blue. So I wouldn't want to add anything else. But worst case scenario, I hope my family members can tell me if they don't like something, because then they could switch with another family member, or I can just make them something else. I don't think that anybody would tell me if they didn't like it. But to be fair, some of my family members are straightforward. And it's good, so that I next time know what I could make for them. But this year is gonna be more of a surprise, because it's the first year of me knowing how to crochet properly. Chain, chain. Okay, let me count. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this will be 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Two, 3, oops, come on, go through. Okay, nope, one more time. This one doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, there you go. Chain, chain. And again. think it's tea time. Nice. And here we go again. Chain, chain. 2, and 3, chain, chain, and now I'm gonna count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, this part is a bit wider here because we started with one chain at the bottom, but it's okay because if we put it together in the proper spot, it will look absolutely fine. I have to connect them with a slip stitch on the top of that petal. So here we have our flower, little circle. Maybe I can show you a bit better if I put the light on top. Nope, that doesn't work. That's okay. Just this one will be a bit more vague, I guess. Well, I had to use this yarn eventually. Okay, oops, my bad, sorry. Okay, now I will do 3 chains and no basic granny stitch in every break between the petals, and this time we'll give it a square shape. So I'll start from the corner. Since this break is slightly bigger, there's more space for a corner here. So now I do 3 chains and I go again with the 3 double crochets in the same space. And that's how I create myself a corner of the square. Now 1 chain, and I go again in this space. More yarn, please. There you go. And the third one. Chain again. And next space. Chain. And so we have a corner. So two of these chunks in one space, then next space, and then the fourth one will be again corner. So I'll make 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets again. It will look a bit not straight for the beginning, this square, but that's okay because as we add more layers it's going to get a nice shape. later on we're gonna put these together and the squares to make it into a bag, and also to flatten them and to set everything in place. After I'm done with all of the squares, I will steam them with iron. I'm not going to iron them because this is acrylic yarn, so can't stand too big of a temperature, but I will just steam them right on top with not touching them, just for a little while so that they can have a nice shape. And I move to the next space. Chain, and it's again time for corner because we had corner 1, 2, corner again, which means 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets again. One, 2, 3, 1 chain, next space, so as for the projects that I'm still planning, I think I might still make another scarf, and well, I was thinking about a cup cozy, but to be fair, I'm not sure if my family members would have a use for that, so I think I might do it for myself. So I am still yet to decide on a gift for my granddad, but I don't know what would be best. I think scarf is like neutral, so maybe that's what I'll go for. I don't know. We'll see. There's still time, and scarves actually are quite fast projects if you buy chunky yarn. Okay. 2, 3. This is our last corner. And now it's looking like this. So still we have these 2 spaces right here. Then I'll connect, and then we'll do a border with just double crocheting all the way in every space. Oops. 2, 3, chain, 1, 2, 3, chain, and now connecting these in the 3rd chain with a slip stitch, if I can do this. Okay, nice. So that's how it's looking so far. Now I'll make 3 chains as a first double crochet, and then I will go between every single stitch to create this nice tight border around this square. Okay. You know what's my problem with these projects is that every time I make something with an intention to give it to someone, I want to keep it because I haven't done that many things, so every time I try something new, I started off thinking, oh, wait, no, that's correct. I started off thinking, oh, this would be great for this or this person, and then I finish it and I'm like, but it's so nice, and I made it, and I want to keep it. But what can you do? I'm still planning to give it away. Oh, and here I am making only 2 chains in the corner because I want it to be a bit more rounded, the edge. And I am not making any chains in between, just going stitch by stitch, double crochet by double crochet, and that's it. No difficult things at all. Just relax. And we're almost done with this part. Now I'm making 2 double crochets in the beginning of the corner, then 2 chains, and again 2 double crochets. I decided on this by just making mistakes, going back and forth, and then picking my favorite out of the options. I think that's how you can learn the best. I don't always follow everything that's in the patterns because it's not what I always want. For example, most of the patterns have only 2 chains in all the corners, but I like to give 3 because then you get this more of this square look. The edges are less rounded in that case. So that's what I wanted for my inner square. But now for my outer square I want more rounded. So you can mix and match. This is, kind of an art form as well, so you can play with it and create your own things. And just like that, the second edge is done. Now 2 chains again, and the third one, but before that a tea break. Okay. So this video I have my headphones on. Let me know what sounds better, when I record it from my phone directly or with the microphone, because I couldn't decide before. I thought that the phone itself might be better, but when there is a little bit of noise in the background, I think it's best to have headphones because it will separate at least some of the noise. So let me know how this sounds, if it's better or not. Okay, last 4. Oops, once more. Okay, 2 chains, 2 double crochets. Oops, come on. It's good. Oh no, something got pulled here. Oh, that's okay. I think we can cover it somehow. Alright. So now we're here. Just the last bit. And we should be fine. Here. Okay. You know, because of all of these gifts that I'm making, I really got into the Christmas mood. I'm full on listening to Christmas music, watching Christmas movies. That's all I do these days. And of course today was the day where I finally put out my lamps, lights. I mean, actually not these. These are here all year. But I decorated my house a little bit, but just with lights. I'm not going crazy yet. Soon though. Okay, this is the last one, so I just slip stitch. And there you have it, full square. So let me just fasten that. We got these bits. And one extra chain I'm gonna make right here, like that. I mean, I don't know if I can call it a chain, but this is just how I like to finish off. So there you have it, a big daisy square with daisy that is barely visible because it's all dark. But it's going to be a very nice bag as soon as I weave all the ends, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Okay, now give me 1 second. I will bring out all of the other projects that I have made so far because I want to share them with you. Okay, I'm back and I brought my projects. So firstly, this is the headband that I was showing you previously. I was making on the video. All done, finished and ready to wear. There's a second one that is slightly thicker than that. I made 2. Not sure how I'm gonna split them between my family, but we'll see. Maybe I'll keep one for myself. This is one of my favorite ones. Another headband. Actually very simple. It's just the ribbed single crochet. And I really like this yarn. It's white with some black and brown spots. Really nice. Hold on, let me see if I can make this any lighter for you. No, not really. Okay, and then we have the white version of the fluffy headband. Also very nice. I really love wearing it. It looks very cute. And then there was a scarf that I was making for my niece, and this is how it looked in the beginning. But I made it too tight and it was not wearable. It just wasn't comfortable, so I decided to do it again. This is a combination of double crochet and single crochet stitches. It looks nice, but I definitely my tension was too big, so I unwrapped it. There was another color here, so I just decided to get rid of that and use it for redoing it. And now it looks like this. I am super happy with it. It has the same ribbed look as the hat that I made for my niece before, so it will match greatly, and has two different pink colors. It's long enough so that you can tie it around your neck. I'm really proud of this one, and this one is super soft because I worked on my tension, and now it's great to wear. So yeah, so far so good. I have one more headband actually, but right now I don't know where it is, so maybe I can show it to you next time. So that's it from me for today. Thank you so much if you managed to stick up for that long. And yeah, come back again. I'll have some more content soon. So have a nice morning, evening,